The Mississauga market report is now live. We have data from the month of March 2024, and things are still heating up in Mississauga as well. Across the GTA, we've seen a lot of increases happen, but Mississauga specifically is what we are going to cover today. So if you're interested in getting more information on what's happening in the Mississauga real estate market, stay tuned throughout this video. We're going to cover each property type and let you know how they are selling. Are they selling above asking, below asking? What is the average price for a condo? Wait to find out in this video here. My name is Mike Carpino. I help first-time buyers secure their first property and people who are looking to sell their first home move into that home that might just be their forever property. If you're interested in booking a call with me, click the first link in the description down below to book an introductory call with me to discuss your real estate needs in Mississauga. So let's get into the video here today. We're going to start off with condos. It is the busiest category in Mississauga and the most popular. So let's take a look here in Mississauga. We had 149 transactions that were of the condo variety. Very good amount of transactions to use for our sample size here. Now the average price for these condos was $619,000. So your average condo in Mississauga is selling for about $620,000 and it's selling for full price. This doesn't mean that everything sells over asking. Everything sells for full price. This is an average, of course, so there are going to be different strategies that some may take to get to this result. But for the most part, what we're seeing is the strategy that's working in today's market is to list your property slightly below market value in order to get multiple offers and get your home sold quicker, hopefully for more money as well. So this is the strategy that is the most popular as of the last 30 days. Now, as we venture away from those condos, I know that's an entry point into the market, but let's take a look at condo townhouses in Mississauga. They're becoming slightly more affordable sometimes. It just depends on the type of condo townhouse you're looking at. There are 121 transactions that were condo townhouses last month, and they sold for 101% of asking. So on average, these homes are all selling over the list price. The average list price being about $833,000, as you see here on the chart, and the average sale price being about $838,000. So from 833 to 838, we have a $5,000 increase from that list to that average sale price. Across Mississauga, it's a pretty good split, but between Meadowvale and Central Erin Mills, we do have a good amount of these condo townhouses that are popping up for sale. So if you're thinking of moving in Mississauga, those are two areas you might want to consider because there is more movement and more availability of product. Now that we've gone over quickly the condo and condo townhouse, let's take a peek at what the detached market is looking like in Mississauga. So in Mississauga last month, we had just over 200 transactions. And if we're looking at those 200 transactions, now detached homes, once again, they're following suit with the condo townhouse and the condo. They are selling for 101% of asking, a very popular category. The average home that's detached in Mississauga is $1,533,000. So if you wanted to get into the detached market in Mississauga, it's going to cost you about $1.5 million. And if there's a specific area you're looking to be in, you've got Lakeview with 22 transactions, Erin Mills with another 22, and then we have East Credit with 24 transactions. So there are a few areas where they are really holding down the fort for the transaction volume. These are going to be areas you might want to target, just like in the other categories, if you're looking for a detached home. Now let's take a peek. We've got two more categories, so semi-detached and then your freehold townhouses here. So semi-detached, there were 76 transactions in Mississauga. Mississauga and Brampton, they do have a lot of semi-detached properties, which is nice. It gives you another layer of stepping stones for your home buyer journey. So if you can't afford a detached, but you want a little bit more space, a lot of these semis are quite spacious. So 76 transactions, seeing the average home selling for 106% of asking, which is a $1 million roughly list price here, $1,008,000, and a $1,058,000 sale price. This is the biggest category in terms of the jump over asking. So we're seeing almost $50,000 over asking is what you're paying for your average semi-detached home. So if you're looking for a semi, you've got competition in Mississauga. There's no question about it. You're going to have your hands full. So you might want to consider if it's worth getting into a bidding war and maybe overpaying for a property, knowing that you're going to have to be paying on average last month 106% of the asking price. Now let's finish off here. We've got 19 transactions in the freehold townhouse category that are in Mississauga. We saw an average price of $1,010,000, an average listing price of $972,000, which gives us our 104% of asking. So the two busiest categories in terms of your over asking valuation are your semi-detached and your freehold townhouses. If you're looking to buy something in Mississauga, we've gone over all the categories now, and you can see it's going to be a difficult task. It's not as easy as it would have been back in December or January. Things are moving quickly. The bidding war strategy is the most predominant strategy that we see on all the listings in today's market. But we are also seeing people getting carried away in bidding wars already without any change to the interest rates. On April 10th, we have an announcement. The Bank of Canada, at least my prediction is that they will tell us they are holding the rates stable for the time being. But I think we're going to see a steady increase here between April, May, and June as we get closer and closer towards the Bank of Canada saying it's time to lower rates even just a little bit. And it is a pressure cooker. There's no doubt about it. To see this much pent up buyer demand, it's really been like 6 to 8 months of buyer demand that we're seeing here that's been pent up. So buyers are starting to buy. They're paying more than asking price. They're feeling good about the real estate market. If you're thinking of getting in the market yourself, reach out to me. Let me help you navigate the difficult situation of getting in a bidding war, but also not being crazy about it, being patient, finding the proper home for you, and not going over and above what you should for some of these home prices. Paying over asking is fine. It's just a matter of making sure you're paying fair market value. The issue that can really arise here is when we're seeing all of these 104%, 106% over asking, is these homes need to be appraised by the bank. And if you're paying $900,000 for a home, the bank goes out and does an appraisal and says it's only worth $850,000, but you paid $900,000, you got in a bidding war, you got a little bit crazy, you're gonna have to come up with this additional $50,000 to put towards your home because the bank is not going to value it at the same clip that you did. We need to understand that this is always a risk. So when you are getting into a bidding war, really, really, really be careful and understand that the bank needs that appraisal. It needs to make sense. Don't go spending something where there's no comparable sales to give you the justification. I hope you found some value in this video today. The Mississauga market is still really hot. If you have questions, first link in the description is my calendar link. I'd be happy to hop on a call with you. If not, I'll see you in next month's market update. This has been the market update for March 2024 in the area of Mississauga. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.